Welcome back to Potential Regret.
Welcome back to having to call for the soup of the day.
Yep.
Because you were just telling me about that. We got a coupon for the Uber Eats.
Do we really want to promo them? That's not like they're giving us money.
Oh, I don't care. Don't use Uber Eats. They're way too expensive unless there's a promotion.
Unless they decide to give us
unless they give us money
food.
and then they're our favorite company in the world, right?
Yeah, we won't shy away from endorsing people for money.
I almost endorse Uber. No, it's not Uber. I hate Uber. Lyft. Lyft is way better. Use Lyft. They're way less evil of a company. You should use them if you have to use.
But they don't have Lyft Eats yet, so.
No, they don't. Nice. That is totally worth it if I can make it back alive.
Yeah. Best of luck. Don't
die to spikes.
Don't die to spikes.
Spikes.
Your favorite item.
Yeah. Speaking of dying to random things, our friend, we'll call her V. Because that's what we call her.
I had to process that a second. I was like, "Who are we talking about?"
She ate a spike or something. So okay, Jamie can't play DDR at all, right?
Right.
Dance Dance Revolution or
well, she can, but she can play.
She can play a round or two, and then her bad knee starts giving her trouble, and then she's done. And so my friend V is like, yeah, you just moved the mouse all around the screen.
Well, I need to get back to the tracker.
Oh, of course. Now I make it through this spike gauntlet without taking.
I think
damage.
It's meant that the going back is way easier.
Oh, okay. Oh, the timing is easier.
Yeah, I think so. You can just screw attack him.
Yeah, I can. Okay. Anyway, so she's like, I'll go with you. So because her husband doesn't play a whole lot of DDR anymore either. They both used to be way into it. He can still play. We
just
me and
care
him talk
for
about going out all the time, and we never do because he doesn't drive. He relies on her, on V to drive, and so he just I'd have to go pick him up and then bring him back to the arcade that is right next to my work, and I don't feel like driving that far. Anyway, so we get to the arcade and V messaged me beforehand my stomach's not feeling too good, and I'm like, okay, do we gotta cancel? And she's like, no,
I'll power through it.
I'm not gonna cancel because she's like me. She's gonna tough it through anything.
I will do anything for social interaction.
Well, it's more I'll do anything to not cancel my plans because I don't want to be flaky. Plus, I want to hang out with this,
this person.
That's the other thing is we were also hanging out together, right? It ended up she played for about 45 minutes. I played 2 more rounds after that. And she's like, okay, we gotta go. And we don't know for sure if it was food poisoning. She keeps blaming her vitamins, her multivitamins she took earlier in the day because she never takes them. And there could be something in a multivitamin that messes your stomach up. I mean,
maybe in combination.
In my opinion, it's well, you had leftover chicken for lunch, you told me, so probably that.
That seems more likely the culprit.
Seems more likely to me, but anyway,
you do you.
We just ended up back here. We let her use our bath to just chill and feel better, and then she was feeling a lot better. We hung out for a couple hours, but we only got to play DDR for an hour, and that was the real shame.
Yeah, you had to play DDR.
You want to play DDR for hours, and actually we played more in the groove than DDR, but people don't know what in the groove is.
They don't know the difference. You just tell them DDR. It's
it is DDR, right?
It's like talking to your parents. Yes, I'm playing the Nintendo.
Yeah. Well, In the Groove is just a DDR with the computer swapped out. Or in the case of In the Groove 2, sometimes it had its own dedicated cloned-ish machine.
Also, different music.
There's more to the right, or is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
It's
different. It's different music. It's different license. It was a full production AA game when In the Groove came out. So
yeah, but I'm more to emphasize that it's not.
Oh yeah. It's not Stepmania. Well, actually, it runs on the Stepmania engine. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
It is just a skin of Stepmania because it was the Stepmania team that made In the Groove.
Oh really?
Yeah, they incorporated. Well, it's a little more complicated than that, but I won't get into it because I don't.
You don't want to give us the entire history of DDR?
I don't know the details super well, and I only sort of know these people, and I only know I don't know what's public information about everything that happened with the lawsuit. And
there was a lawsuit?
There was a lawsuit. That's why In the Groove doesn't exist anymore.
Really?
Konami sued them. Yeah, and actually, what's funny is what they won the lawsuit over was extra funny because everyone assumed that they were just suing them over well, we invented clearly it's a ripoff.
Do you want to just do this the speed jump the speed booster way?
No, because I don't know exactly where to line it up, so I'm just going to take my time and explain this. So yeah, Konami sued them, and what they actually won the suit over is they have a patent on...
That's where Spacer was originally supposed to be.
Okay. They had the patent on in a music rhythm game. Ooh, nice. So you were giving this all to me at the end. Or is that an oopsie?
That's another.
The game just placed
the game
it there.
the game kerfuffled because Plandomizer doesn't work.
I like how I got Spacer and then Plasma. That feels like it was deliberate.
I mean, I could take credit for it, but nah.
Oh, I have to go back up here.
Yeah, you have to go. You have to go out to go back in.
Yeah. So okay. I believe Roxor hired a bunch of the Stepmania people. Like, they were a separate company at first, but I could be wrong, and they could have actually been founded by a bunch of Stepmania people. They actually own the whole, like, the thing moves to the target, and that's when you hit the timing. There's a patent on that, which seems utterly ridiculous. Especially because you're not supposed to be able to patent game mechanics, like, legally. Oof. Okay.
I was gonna say, you better hurry up and go straight up.
Yeah. And then, what else? Oh yeah, so that's actually what they won their lawsuit over, and then they ended up, like, as part of the settlement, like, they ended up settling just outside of court because Roxor was going to lose. And, Konami actually owns In the Groove. They actually own the IP, the intellectual property, and that's a shame because they just squashed it. And the only reason they even sued is because Roxor released a home version. They didn't care until Roxor released the first version of ITG on the PlayStation 2. And they're like, nope, that's where we're making our money. Actually, fun fact, the arcade versions of DDR would not continue to exist like they do today if it weren't for In the Groove. They had not produced an arcade release in something like 3 or 4 years in between 8th Mix and Supernova, 8th Mix being Extreme. And so if you don't play DDR or any music rhythm games, I know this is the most boring topic ever, but like this fascinates me. This is absolutely like
they can deal with it.
Yeah, you can deal with it if you don't like music rhythm games from the late 90s, early 2000s. But yeah, they made DDR Supernova specifically to give merit to their lawsuit. And not only that wasn't the only fuck you about Supernova. They also changed the design of the pads to make them worse. Because
real quick.
Yeah?
Because you need to do the jumpy jump.
I know, but if I time it really well, I can do a...
You also need to, have health to do that. You have 1. And you can't do it unless you use your reserve tank.
Yeah. Oh, I can just manually do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm alluding to.
Okay.
Is that you kind of need to.
How do I actually...
You go down, then you press down again, and that's it.
Okay.
And then switch it back to
auto, yeah. Which I think you can manually feed it while it's on auto. I just did it.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So the last thought on there with Roxor In the Groove, DDR. Oh yeah. They made the pad worse to not be able to hold a freeze as well because or to do hands because In the Groove had hands where you'd have a freeze and then you were supposed to like hit a third arrow, which presumably is with your hand. I mean, if you're tall like me and you have big feet, you just sort of straddle your foot across and hit both.
Depends.
Both. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Like that's the end of that. Just fuck Konami, right? Like Jim Sterling was just a little behind the curve on fuck Konami. He probably hated Konami all along.
Probably.
He's the hero we need.
Is he?
I thought I would get that jump in time, the input for it.
So, where are you going to now?
I'm going to go heal up.
Right, obvious.
And then I have a lot of directions I can go. I'm probably going to go do the Gauntlet, Gauntlet? What's it called?
Gauntlet.
Is it called Gauntlet?
What Gauntlet?
The place straight to the left here, straight to the west.
Sure, we'll call it the Gauntlet.
Okay.
You mean the up left?
Yeah, the up left. I'm going to the up left.
I mean, what else would you call it, right?
Yeah. Hey, that check there, I see a check there. I've gotten it already. At the bottom, yeah.
This one?
Yep.
What is that one? Hang on.
That's the...
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing, so I couldn't find out.
Okay. That was the one where I used bombs, and you were like, wait, you can use regular bombs for that?
Oh, the mother brain check.
Yeah, the old mother brain. Old mother brain.
Yeah, we're not keeping this up in as real time as I am on your guys' side. That
well, they only see items, right? You're only putting items on the episodes.
Yes, they don't get to see the map.
Which you're like painstakingly like going through in the editing and like finding just the right frame to click it on because you don't want to be any remotely inconsistent because you're a Merit.
I mean, that's just what I fucking do.
That's just what just a Merit.
Just remember that lava really fucking hurts.
Yeah.
And you don't have Varia suit.
Well, no, but that lava's gonna hurt me no matter what.
No, but it would hurt you a lot slower if you had Varia suit.
Oh, that's true. Okay, missiles. That wasn't much. Okay.
I mean,
I'll wait for the lava to come up and back down. Yeah, I mean, it's still a check done, right?
I believe you did look at these, though.
Yeah, they were not anything worth getting, but I'm still gonna roll through there, because why not? There's a bunch of Brinstar checks I can make now that I haven't made yet.
Yeah, I can bring up the map for you for that in a minute. You can also...
I'll do it when I go down the elevator.
Sure.
I can also...
You can also?
You're giving me advice. You said I
You can also leave your friends behind.
I mean...
your friends don't dance.
That's if I dance. Okay.
I mean, we're talking about DDR. Yeah. You have X-ray, so you can check this.
Yeah, I can check where the ideal is.
But it's the middle, like... Nope, nope.
Not gonna get both.
You don't get that extra morph ball.
Oh no, I don't get the second morph ball. Is that where I was supposed to pick up morph ball, or was it always an early?
It just decided to put morph ball there because its logic is stupid.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, I also double check that Spazer was also a duplicate Spazer.
You should politely take to Twitter and say, "Hey, Total, I really liked the Plandomizer run that On the Branch did. Could you make
progress on that?
Could you put a tiny bit of development time when you get around to it? It doesn't have to take
or donate to them.
Yeah, donate to Total."
Or say, any of the developers, be like,
here. On the
Branch
sends their regards. Please make the Plandomizer a little more
functional.
Yeah, properly functional. Because it just needs some development time. It's low on the priority list.
Yeah, because right now I believe they're still working on like balance stuff. They're making sure that the hard mode and the normal mode are within specs of what you would want to do with them. If that makes sense.
Yeah, consistent with what they should be.
Because like they don't want. Normal mode to be like, oh, well, sorry, you have to know how to do all these crazy Super Metroid tricks. Yeah, like you
shouldn't ever have to do Mock Ball except on hard mode, right? Which I think is the current logic.
I believe so, yeah. Like, they're almost at a point where the balance is pretty dialed in. So they'll probably start already putting work into Plandomizer.
Boy, money.
But, it's not there yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy has, like, a regular job, and this is
most of the people do.
Time. Yeah. Well, those weren't very helpful.
Like for example, like with Emo Tracker and
comment, and subscribe. I agree. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, like.
When did you start doing that? When did you start saying like way too much? We traded places there.
Just a little bit. But no. For example, Emo Tracker. She does. I don't know. She's got some sort of programming job, I'm sure. And she just does Emo Tracker on the side, for funsies. And then, I donate to her Patreon because I want to see more Emo Tracker stuff. I want to make sure that, she can continue developing
Auto Tracker gets re-implemented.
Well, it's getting re-implemented. They just need to... they're working on the specifics for, like, the rulings and all that. But no, I actually more endorse the voice tracker than the...
Should I go visit the Decora?
No.
Okay, I won't go visit the Decora.
Stupid Decora.
Okay.
Just Screwtac.
Well, because like we never found our Edacoon plushies to show a picture of.
Yeah, well.
So, like if we do, we'll bring it up again and we'll show you a picture. But
they're in there somewhere.
They're missing somewhere in this house.
The Edacoons are somewhere.
Or did we throw them away?
I don't think we threw them away. I know we said to at least save one.
Okay, good. And hey, I have Wave Boom to get through here.
You have Wave Boom?
Wave Beam. Did I say Wave
Boom?
You
said Wave Boom.
Wave Boom!
But yeah, all these people fucking develop this shit for free. Hey, it's...
Hey, look, it's Wave Beam. Wait. Was that your original placement?
Because
that requires you to do Gate Glitch here. Were you planning on making me do Gate Glitch?
No, my original, if you want to know, the original place for Wave Beam is supposed to be at Screw Attack.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it showed. Oh, I picked that up. Remember?
Yes, I told
Yeah.
you.
I didn't do this check yet.
I didn't tell you to go
You
there, but
dissuaded me from this check.
Yes, because you had no health at the time.
Yeah, I think it was before I got my first energy tank.
Yeah, and you were sitting at like 30 health, and it was like, yes, I want to go into the chamber with the things that do 80 damage. Yes, this sounds like sound logic. A great plan, if you will.
A super plan.
I mean, so John, are you going to make the jump?
What's the jump?
The jump of grab the item, jump back up? Nope.
Oh, no. I've
Failed.
I didn't even know that was a thing that could be done.
Oh, yeah. That is the thing to do. That is what is the happening.
Well, geez, Amarith, if I had, oops.
Well, you goofed that up.
Yeah. If I had gone in here, I would have gotten life back up. And had
If you
another
had killed
energy tank
them.
to deal with everything.
If you had killed them.
Ugh, you make that if sound as if that was not very likely. I think is guaranteed 100% free.
You really think so?
Yeah, just like this next check I'm going to make next time on the branch.